for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Wednesday, June 21st, 2017, and you are listening to episode 106 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Klenda. And how are you doing, Klenda?
I'm doing very well. I've been busy, but it's sort of balanced out by the relaxation of summer, so I'm doing well.
Summer's never been relaxing for me, even without school.
You just have a very strange way of life, though.
I don't know, not really that strange.
You keep
I
saying
just
that.
find ways to fill my time. Also joining me today, my fellow cast member, Mace. Mace, you haven't had summer in years at this point, have you? You've been working for a while.
Yeah, summer means nothing to me.
I mean, you're also in Florida, so summer's like the most miserable time of the year there.
It truly is, and it doesn't end until January. Maybe December.
I mean, I can't imagine the effect the crowds are on your work, too.
Oh, no, you're going to give me PTSD.
I mean, have you ever mentioned what you do on the podcast?
I do not believe I have. I work at
What
Disney,
he does on
folks.
the podcast is talk.
I work at Disney. So, yeah, summer is a
He's an
troublesome
animator
month.
at Disney.
Yes. Not really. I'm just a scrub there.
Alright, and finally, joining us today is... What are you doing?
Oh
Oh my gosh, I did it again!
2 weeks in a row!
In my defense, he told me to start calling him that.
You
Wow.
brought this on yourself.
I think I broke my mic. I mean Malurus. Can we just change your name?
No.
Too late. It's not even changed.
At this point, we're just gonna get tired of editing it out every time you call him that.
Well,
It's only been twice.
But twice in a row.
Twice in a row, and it shows no sign of abating. You're saying it sooner every time.
maybe this podcast you'll continue referring to me.
That would be hilarious, actually.
Alright, joining me by his screen name is Malurus.
Hello, people who do not know my real name. How are you?
I'm sure they're fine.
Good.
If they could answer.
I'm not sure. I think some people's audio might have split their ears just then.
Should we
Yeah.
put in an earbleed warning?
No one's looking
No,
at the
that would ruin
podcast
the
while they're.
No, what we
Right.
should be doing is editing the audio so it doesn't make their ears bleed.
And
instead
by
of just
we,
warning
you
them.
mean me.
Well, thanks
Oh,
for
I mean-
volunteering.
We rotate.
It's my job. It's what I do.
But speaking of summer, you know what's tomorrow?
What?
Summer?
The Steam Summer Sale.
Steam Summer Sale. Oh my gosh, I've been meaning to take a look at that because I've been wanting to look at that for a while.
Because you wanted to get War on Cybertron, didn't you?
Yes, either that or Fall of Cybertron. If I can get both of them, that would be really cool.
I'm not sure which one, but
There's-
either one of them or both were pretty well received. Critically.
I heard that both of them were well received.
Yeah.
That both of them had good aspects to it. I think the second one obviously had better graphics.
I know there was
Yeah, but
one.
it removed a couple of functions.
Out of the last 4 or 5 Transformers games, one of them was poorly received, but the others have been very well received, at least critically. Don't know about commercially.
Actually, most of the Transformers games have gone pretty well, at least from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's one that I can't remember the name of, but where they just rounded up every single actor from G1 who was still alive. and just stuck them all in a video game. I can't remember what it's called, though. It's
Transformers
the weird
Nostalgia.
It wasn't called that, but basically that's what it was.
I'm just looking to get Marvel vs. Capcom 3, basically.
With the new one and its dollar store.
You gotta get that too, because we gotta do Phoenix Wright versus various Marvel characters.
Yeah, I have Phoenix win all the time, like Spider-Man.
I care about like no other Capcom characters. I care about Marvel and I care about Ace Attorney.
That's it.
And I've wanted that game for a while. I'm not sure if Phoenix Wright made it into Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I'm honestly not going to pay the full price for the game anyway, so I'm just gonna get 3.
Oh, I bet he'll be DLC eventually.
That's
I'll
not
have to
good
see.
enough.
He might be in it for all I know. I just haven't followed it because I haven't had a huge
They
interest in
haven't
it.
mentioned him,
But
I followed it in passing.
You know what I have?
No.
Okay, because you know what I am following though. LEGO Ninjago sets are finally released official images.
Oh my gosh, yes, and they look so good.
They do. There's a lot of stuff to talk about here, so you better get right into it.
Like we did.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to start off and discuss here set number 70606, Spinjitzu Training, the smallest set of the line.
Still?
Yes.
Not much to say
But
here.
it's nice fun.
Someone else can
tiny
start.
set.
It's kind of the traditional Ninjago kind of training place, just a small set. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope.
Do we
I
have
like,
prices on these? I forget if we got prices.
I do not know.
Not that I can see.
I hope this is $10, not $15.
I'm betting
If
it'll be
this
$10.
is $15, then yeah. I'm hoping it'll be 10.
It does have a price per piece closer to 10, but it's 2 minifigures, which are rarely in $10 packs to my knowledge.
That's true.
I think
And like Vermilion Attack, that was 15, right?
I think so, yes.
I think so.
Could be wrong, though. I don't
I'm trying
follow
to-
the prices all too closely.
Let me see what the price for Vermilion Attack was, the price per piece.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like how they
no,
come
Vermilion
with that
Attack was
one
10, never
Harambe
mind. So this is,
hand.
Okay.
Vermilion Attack was 10, and it has 3 minifigures in it, but obviously the lackeys are basically half a character.
This is a very tiny
But in here you
set.
get Kai and Zane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good set. I think
I like the
Ford
look of
mentioned
Matt.
that this is one he's going to pick up. Because it's small and you get a couple of the ninja. And we get a good piece of the new
Yeah, it's
ninja
small,
head
it's-
wrap here.
Yeah.
Yes. I really
Which is
like
2
the new head
pieces.
wrap. Okay, I think that I might have mentioned this before. The thing about actual ninja having 2 different head pieces that it doesn't slip off their faces.
You did mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to say, and it's like the ninja Lego pieces are being accurate to actual ninja, which I just think is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I really prefer it beyond what we've gotten before. It's nice to have a change, though.
Yeah,
And Kai has the shoulder pad and, I believe, gunmetal, which is a nice piece.
yeah. So if the 2 mask pieces are in 2 different pieces, then does that mean you're able to mix and match which one you're putting on?
Ah, I bet.
I believe basically all of them are black on the bottom except for Zane's.
No, I mean, could you put on just the lower part or just the upper part if you felt like it?
Well, yeah, you'd have to,
Okay.
otherwise the head would be stuck
Have we
in it.
Okay,
seen
just check.
Cole in a mask yet?
Yeah, we have. He's in a later set, which we'll
Ah,
get to.
yes. Okay. I had forgotten that.
If no one else has any thoughts on this set,
Nah.
There's not much to talk
It's
about
short,
with
but
it,
it's
so.
sweet.
we'll move on to then set number 70607, Ninjago City Chase, one of my favorites of the wave, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I like that cop car. Reminds me of the old World City sets.
It's a tricycle car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I actually don't care for the cop car too much. What I do care about this set is, first off, the minifigures. We get Lloyd and Nia in street clothes, which is great.
Yeah, the street clothes are fantastic.
And we also get something we don't normally get in LEGO in general, which is like ambiance things. More like we get the street lamps and the light lantern things.
You know, they
Going
used
across
to
it
do
and the
stuff
fish
like
stand.
that. I miss stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they did. They used to do it more, but we don't get as much these days, which is why it's great to see here.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about this set is it's the first appearance of a goon holding a fish. Like, what's up with all this? Like, I'm sure it will be explained in the movie, but, like, just a bunch of...
That's not just any fish, Malurus. That's a fish with Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Well,
He was worthy.
it was worthy.
He
Fish
couldn't pick
Thor.
up the hammer himself, so he picked it up with the fish. And the fish was worthy, and he could pick up the fish, so he was okay.
it makes
it's a
more sense
hammerhead
than
shark.
some of the other stuff Marvel puts out.
I have an issue with this street vendor.
What do you have an issue with him for?
His expression?
No one should sell fish and cherries right next to each other.
Why
You
not?
got a good
This
point.
is Lego. That's two of the main food groups for Lego minifigures, though.
Well, it is, but if you sell them right next to one another, then the smell of the fish seeps into the cherries, and then you get cherries that smell like fish.
But that's
Well,
part
they're
of their
plastic.
charm. They smell like fish,
Yeah,
but
that's
they
true.
taste sweet. Like, it's a nice contrast. It's like a
So-
palate cleanser for your nose.
Ah, so that's how the Swedish fish candy was invented.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
But Lego minifigures have just a few basic food groups: sausage, croissant,
Croissant.
fish,
Croissant.
cherries, and apples, and then
No,
ice
the,
cream,
like-
kind of.
Major
Occasionally
Lego
pizza.
food was pizza.
I
Yeah,
thought
Mace.
I thought that.
Oh
had
yeah, I
something
just got a
else,
pizza
too.
tile.
Like pizza
But
was the
pizza-
mainstay
Pizza
for
was
years.
gone for a while, though. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
But
kind
was
of
the
like went off.
It fell
Yeah,
out of
it was a
fashion,
mainstay
but
for
it's
years.
vogue again.
But apples and cherries and fish are like what's always been around.
Mm-hmm. I even have a
Okay, that's
fish
why those
thing.
are the three
Just
things that are in there.
Smeagol.
I mean, I'm trying to think of if sausages have been around that long. I'm not
I don't
quite
know how
certain.
long.
No, they
Sausage
haven't
and
been
Lego's been
here
around.
very long.
I know they've been here for at least 4 years.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely.
But I know cherries are like go way back
yeah.
with Lego, and so
I can
That would be
remember
the
a
most
set from
terrifying
2006
game ever.
that had cherries in it.
oh, and of course croissants.
Oh, yeah.
Croissants. They go way back too.
Yeah.
Like I remember when there was Lego designed by me, I built a refrigerator full of cherries and croissant.
Croissant.
That sounds like a good combo, actually.
Croissant. It actually is. He's really
So
good.
I'm disappointed that this set doesn't have any croissant.
Yeah.
So
Well, now
8 out
I'm
of
hungry
10.
for some croissant.
I sell croissants, so I'm hungry for that too.
Really?
hmm 2 different types.
I like croissant.
Plain and
I'm
chocolate.
trying to remember if we've got. I gotta
Okay,
check on
here's what
Bricks
you
if
do.
we've
You
got
cut
a
open
price
a
for this set.
croissant. You stick.
No, we don't have time for cooking on this podcast.
It's not cooking. You just put stuff in it like it's a little sandwich.
That's how the chocolate one at
Yeah,
my
yeah,
job
croissant
works.
sandwiches are a thing, but we don't need to tell people about them.
If they don't know, they don't deserve to know.
Oh, snap.
So I'm trying to see if we've got a price on this
I
set.
I feel
Yes, we do. $20 because Brixit does have the prices up. We have got
That's
prices.
Okay,
not
that
a bad
was
price,
gonna be
and
my
I think
guess.
I'm going to pay it when the time comes.
Yeah. Mace, you're gonna spend all your life.
By the way,
savings
Spinjitzu
on
training
this
was
one.
$15
I
and
truly
not
am.
10.
I truly am
So
going
Okay, it was
Spinjitzu training's a bit
$15, dang it.
overpriced. That's not a great price for
That's
piece
a
ratio,
bad
especially
price.
considering like that's 109 pieces for 15, or this one, the Ninjago City Chase, is 233 for 20.
much better deal.
And you get way more minifigures with this one. Yeah, it's a much better deal for this set.
I'm definitely getting the City Chase, even if I go bankrupt.
Please don't go bankrupt, Mace.
All right, before we go on break now, we're going to talk about Master Falls, mostly because I don't think, at least I haven't thought there's too much to talk about here. You guys might think differently.
Huh. I thought it was cool looking. Like,
I find this very disturbing. Look at how many abs Garmadon has.
Look at how much chest hair Garmadon has.
Yeah, I like
It's
that
just-
feature that Garmadon had chest hair.
It's really funny, but it's also kind of disturbing if you count how many abs he's got. He's got like 8 or 10.
Batman
Well,
has
yeah,
13.
he also has 4 arms, so
yeah.
I
Batman
love
is
how
Batman.
to do that. They just printed the
enough.
back of the arm extension piece.
Yeah. I kind of like that. It's a little clever.
It is very, very cute. I'm not even sure what to say about it. It's just
This
I
set
like
comes
the new
in at
hat
$30, which
Yeah, that's way
30
too much.
it's-
I was
it's
thinking
an
more
alright
like
price for piece ratio,
20.
but just for what the set is, I don't really
That's-
want it that.
Yeah.
Unless it's an important
I like the
scene in
design,
movie.
Yeah, the design is fine.
It
yeah.
reminds me
The
of
prices.
old school adventurers.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it is very jungle-y.
It is, and I might get it just for that because I love the jungle themed sets.
The jungle was always
it
my
looks like a
favorite.
great display.
Tigeras
I mean,
Roar.
come on, it's like Ninjago meets Land of the Lost. What more could you possibly want?
I think
mean,
this
it's
might be
steampunk.
important in the movie, and if so, I think that would make it more worth the money.
Likely it will.
Yeah, generally battles on bridges are like
Though,
that.
here's the thing. The movie sets are really important in the movie. Remember Batman?
Ha!
Yeah.
All those.
Watch, all
buildings.
these sets will be in the first couple of minutes of the movie. And that's it.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got plenty more sets to discuss, but we're going to take a quick break here. So we will see you on the other end. Have a question or comment you'd like us to answer on the podcast? Just send us an email at thebccpodcast@gmail.com. Welcome back to the BCC podcast, continuing our Ninjago movie set coverage. And it just gets better from here, folks.
Oh, absolutely.
Each one better than the last. Honestly, these sets are really
Seriously.
great. So we just covered Master Falls, which actually, well, we're going to start with a lower point, at least in my opinion. Set number 70609, Manta Ray Bomber. This is the only one I can honestly say I don't like.
Yeah.
We have talked about it, but it was off.
It's
I don't
ugly
know. The
to me.
Manta Ray, it is kind of ugly, but it might just be the best bad guy vehicle we get. It's better than the octopus,
I
in
know-
my opinion.
Rarely ever. Okay, I don't know. I might like the octopus better, honestly.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
fishy enough
agree
to
with
me.
LQ,
Looks too
but-
generic sci-fi.
This manta ray is so stupid looking that it's adorable.
Like the Manta Ray
It's
bomb, well,
not-
that's a Manta Ray.
That's like saying
It
something
looks like
so
an
ugly it's cute. It's not. It's ugly. It's very ugly.
it's like it's kind of charming, but in a really bizarre way.
You just have
I mean, Manta Rays
weird
are
sense of
ugly.
charm.
And
It's not
bad guys
badly
don't have to be
designed,
beautiful.
but the thing
Bad
is,
guys
I just
can be
don't
ugly.
like the concept to begin with. I don't think you can make a great ship out of this concept.
Have you seen Black
You know-
Manta's ship?
No,
Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
Aquaman's arch enemy.
Thank you, Mace.
I've honestly never had much to do with Aquaman. Anyways, this set is $30 and
outrageous.
341 pieces, making a pretty good price for piece ratio there.
Mm.
But I mean, there are some
Yeah.
cool pieces on this set. You get all those sand blue tiles, which sand blue isn't an incredibly common piece. Ninjago uses
Yeah.
all sorts of cool colors though, which I love here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you get another Ninjago Citizen, and I believe this is one of the only cheaper sets to include coal. And someone was asking about coal earlier.
That was
Yeah, that
me.
was Mace.
I think
I like
so.
Cole.
The one with the one with the mask.
Yeah, coal's one of my favorite designs
Mhm.
in this
Oh, his
wave.
costume
like how
is
it has
no
fantastic.
sleeves.
And the yellow
Yeah,
arms
he-
go
Showing
very
some
well
skin
with
there.
his color scheme.
Okay, I just realized why he has no sleeves. He flexed and the arms fell off.
Well, yeah, that's basically what it's supposed to be, is because Cole is the strong one. They're trying
Yeah.
to represent
No, that's
that
exactly
here.
what I was thinking. So that was very deliberate on Lego's part.
And I didn't notice this before, but he has some very dark brown on him too.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
we
the
didn't
dark
really see
brown.
that when they're
Dark
lower
brown is
quality
fantastic.
pictures.
I
That's something new to Cole.
I like
but
that.
It works.
It works.
I think
He's
it works
Earth.
really well.
Especially goes well with the gold highlights on his outfit.
On his chest, yeah.
Mhm.
He might be one of my favorite redesigns. And I like his.
I'm not sure I'd buy the set just for him, though.
No, I may end up
Yeah,
skipping
I
it.
would,
But
I'd
if I
probably
want,
just look for the minifigure.
if I want a bad guy vehicle, this may be the one I get.
I might.
It's hard to say. How much is the jellyfish thing again? Because if it's cheaper, I would get that.
I mean, they look about the same. So.
And
Yeah, they look about the same size, but
and the Manta Ray
trying to
has.
find. I don't see it on
Actually,
The
Brick
Manta
set
Ray
here.
has giant.
No,
nukes.
here it is. Yeah, they're the same price.
The Manta Ray
Okay.
has giant.
Yeah,
nukes.
okay, I'd probably get the Manta Ray over the jellyfish just because Cole I do like better than Jay.
Oh.
So,
Not as a character. I like Jay's character way better. Cole's character sucks.
so you like the
In the Lego movie
Jay and-
or the.
I don't know
or
about
just
the
in
Lego
TV
movie
show?
Cole, but in the TV show, yeah, Cole's character
Well, if you
is
look-
non-existent.
Well, I mean, if you look in the trailers, then every time we see Cole, he's folding his arms and going like, I'm too cool for this crowd.
Well, we haven't really seen much of any of the ninja besides Lloyd at this
Sadly,
point.
most of
Well,
them are
just
going to
like
be
what
big
little I've
players.
seen. Yeah.
So, if we're gonna get the rest of these sets, though, we should move on to the next one,
Yes.
which is one of my favorites. Set number 70611, the Water Strider.
Yes.
This is a really cool
Oh
set.
my gosh, yes.
I am definitely getting this one.
The design for the vehicle is just great.
It's fantastic. They took a little bug and turned it into a fantastic vehicle.
I love the colors and everything,
Oh,
too.
the colors
Just-
I love. They're
Great use of
Oh.
the trans blue.
Now, this set is $40, coming in
Oh,
at
that
almost
does not
500
look
parts.
$40. That looks like more, if you ask me.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it does look
more.
like more. Like this has as many pieces as almost a $50 set and 4 minifigures, so it's a good value.
Yeah, this is
It's a
500
very
pieces
tall,
almost.
very tall for the
Yeah.
price.
So-
Anyway,
I think this is a must buy for me, honestly. There
Seriously.
I can't see anything wrong with the set. Like, the price is right, the
The
build
price
is
is
right,
just
comes with a
right.
great minifigure selection.
it's got good
Even
flexibility.
the box art.
Oh yeah, it's, for a price like that, this is fantastic. I would definitely expect this to be like $60.
All right, anyone else have anything to say there? I mean, it's good, but not too much to talk about.
There's a guy with a pufferfish on his head.
Oh, and also it has like this water encapsulation cannon thing on the back of it. If you look at the picture of the back, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I just realized on the pufferfish head that it's got a little sulky mouth. I had not noticed that, but
I
that's
don't like
adorable.
okay. Honestly, I don't like the villains for the Ninjago movie all that much.
Yeah.
Well, the villains I think are stupid other than Garmadon.
Garmadon looks
Yeah,
good.
Garmin looks good,
Yeah.
but the henchmen villains
henchmen
are.
are just goofy.
Why?
Ninjago
fish? Why?
usually has pretty great henchmen, but these guys are just
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah, if you look in this particular shot in the Water Strider set at not cool.
Kai?
Kai's face, yeah, thank you. Then he looks like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think most of these figures are gonna have dual-sided faces.
You know what I think about the
Probably, yeah.
henchmen of this? Like, they look
What?
like they are beginning henchmen, and not like they shouldn't be for the later half of the movie. Like the villains from the DC universe were the grunts in Lego Batman in the
Yeah.
first half. Then
Yeah.
everything else came out.
That would be hysterical.
Hey, that's possible. Maybe they're saving the real villains for the summer wave.
That's entirely possible.
Or the winter
and
wave.
I kind of hope that they do that because having these guys be the
I doubt
main
they're not gonna.
Yeah, but
villains would be kind of... What?
I'm not even sure
I'm not
if
sure
we're
how
going
they
to get a
pull it
second
off.
wave for Ninjago, honestly, because we do know Ninjago's getting another season next year, which means they're going to have sets for that season.
Ah, that's
so
true.
we might not get another wave of movie sets.
That's true.
That's a shame, because these are so good.
They are very good. Let's talk about the next set a bit now.
Okay.
Set 70612, the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. We did get a kind of a peek at this one a while back when we got a peek at the Kai's mech,
Yeah.
but we have a better view of it this time. And honestly, I wasn't as impressed with it at first, but it's been growing on me.
yeah.
Okay, you know what I really like about this particular set? In the past with the Ninjago dragons, we've seen a lot of the Western influenced style dragons. This is more of the Eastern style dragon, which I really, really like.
Well, the Wu's dragon is more like a Chinese dragon, the one I have here.
Well, yeah, that's an Eastern dragon, and this is also more Eastern influence.
Yeah, they're especially in Possession, Ninjago started to get a little more diverse with their dragon. But yeah, this one is a very different style. It's like the longer,
It
like a
is.
Mushu style dragon.
Well, this is more of the snake with the mustache type dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't notice at first in the trailer that it has a molded head, which I haven't seen on Ninjago Dragons in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Yeah.
Kind of
That's
indifferent about that. I don't personally like molded heads. I like how they've been created with the brick built heads recently.
At least only two
personally prefer the
pieces
brick
are
built
molded.
heads.
But it's not totally molded, so that's
Yeah.
good. I just noticed earlier when we were looking at these, he has a golden banana as part of his eye.
Which I think is hysterical. I had not actually
Also,
noticed
are those mustache piece? Is that a new piece? I don't recall
the
seeing that
swirly
before.
thingy?
It
I
looks
think that's
really
Yeah.
new.
I don't recognize it.
It looks fantastic.
And also Protector Feet in sand green.
Yes. I love this shade of green, by the way.
This is also a great set to get both Wu, Garmadon, and Lloyd. And not both, but all Wu, Garmadon, and Lloyd, which are probably three of the most important movie characters.
And that little
So,
whatever
what
it
does
is.
This
Garmadon has
This
some
set comes in
fabric.
at what you'd expect, $50. It's hard. I want to
Okay,
get a better
that's
perspective
good.
on the dragon before I make a decision either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
It's hard
what,
to tell exactly how big it is.
Watching
by
someone
looking at
review
this.
it on
this
YouTube
is
would be a good
550
way.
pieces.
I believe this may be the cheapest way to get that version of Garmadon, though,
Yeah.
which I love.
I like how the dragon
It's
That's
a
a great
tongue
version
is
of
fantastic
Garmadon.
flexible.
Garmadon.
That is a...
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
So
this
anyone have any
little-
more notes on this?
What exactly is the thing on the end of the
Lloyd.
Green Ninja's sword? Is that new?
The pommel thing?
Yeah, the
That
gold
is-
thing. Is that on a
That's
chain?
Yeah, there's some of those on the lighthouse badge I have right here. It's just a little pommel. It's kind of like has the chain element, but it's it. That's
Okay, is
really
that
it.
two
It's not
separate
much more to
pieces,
it.
or is this just one molded
No,
piece?
it's the same piece. It's like a chain. You can't take them apart.
Okay.
Nia has
No,
one.
that
on
wasn't what
her
I meant. I
weapon,
meant,
too.
is it stuck in that position, or are they two chain links that freely move?
Oh, they freely move.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Because that piece has been around for a while.
Okay.
They've used it in a lot of Ninjago sets.
Okay. Just wanted to.
I've never seen it before.
Okay, neither have I, so.
And that sword piece, I believe, is new to the Ninjago movie as well.
Really? Oh, yeah, usually they have the more
in fact, I'm
katana
almost
shapes.
certain
so.
it was. Which is also in this set, but I have a million of those now, so I'm glad we have this new sword. Lloyd is one of my favorite designs in these Ninja 2, especially I love the printing on his sleeves, how they put black printing on black just to give it a texture.
Yeah. That was going the extra mile there.
Well, not really. Arm printing is almost common these days. Same with toe printing. It's not really. It's becoming less and less of a special thing.
Yeah.
It's more of a thing to be expected, I think, at this point.
Thankfully, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. The minifigures improved drastically. Like, we're talking about just how
Definitely.
LEGO keeps pushing the bar over and over again as we go through these waves. Like, we're talking about, like, every other set we've been seeing lately has been the best set ever.
Seriously.
Just look at them 20 years ago. I mean, man.
Before this segment
Those
ends,
were
let's
the
get one
best
more
sets
set
ever.
in.
Yes.
Let's go to set 70613, Garma Mecha Man.
Weird name.
This
Try
set
saying that
comes
with
in
an afro,
at
fuckers.
$70.
No.
I'm not as interested in this set, honestly. You get the same minifigure spread basically in the set we just looked at, and it's a fine mech and all, but it's nothing overly special in my
And the mechs are
opinion.
fun.
It's gonna look nice in the movie as a bad guy, but I don't know if it's something I want to own at IRL.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's
does
cool to
look
look
really
at.
good, but at the same time, it's like not too outstanding. Like, it doesn't.
Okay.
Trying to look closer. Is that the same Garmadon we got in the other set actually? Because he doesn't have like the robe on him.
He doesn't have the robe.
I
I
can't
think
tell.
it's more armored this time.
It looks to me
Okay,
like
I'm not
it's
sure if the
armor.
printing's different. So the printing is different on this one.
I know that it's armor rather than abs, so.
Well, yeah, it's different than the
Absolutely.
Jungle Garmadon, but I'm talking about the one on the Dragon set. I don't know.
I could not
I'm
tell with
looking
that one
closer.
because
It
the
looks
other
like
one was
it look.
hidden.
Yeah, that's fine. It looks like the same printing, honestly. So it's actually a lesser version of Garmadon. It doesn't have the cloth accessory, which is disappointing. We have the laser pointer again. This set, which people have speculated is going to be a big part of the movie, like from Lord Business's collection or something.
That's a major disappointment for me because it's not a real laser pointer.
Well, yeah, Lego's not going to include those in the set.
Yes. That's why I'm disappointed. I should get myself a laser pointer.
I have several of them. They're useful for things, but don't give them to your friends.
I know.
First thing they go for, the eye!
Hey, you
Or
did it.
cars.
Laser eye
The eye
surgery.
cars.
Anyone have any other thoughts on this set? Like I said, color
Ma-
seems kind of boring too.
Random
not
girl losing her hair?
really.
Question mark.
Okay, the further we go on, it's kind of annoying me that everyone in Ninjago City has that hat and no hair.
Is that a stereotype? actually.
No, I think it's just because they put the hat on it and no hair.
No extra hairpiece?
Well,
That's just me.
Lego rarely ever includes extra hair
Oh, yeah.
pieces.
I know.
For obvious reasons, I don't think those are the cheapest pieces to make.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the hat piece, honestly. I think I like the original straw hat like Woo has better.
Yeah.
It just nothing.
It's not the same without
this
that.
one it feels more like it
I like
shows
the new
lack
one
of
better.
hair to me, which I mean it's fine and all, I guess, but
It does its job?
barely, in my opinion.
I'll compare
Yeah.
them when I get them
So-
both.
We got more sets to discuss on the other side of the break. The time is flying here. These sets are a ton of fun to look at.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we could.
So stay tuned
Yeah.
on the other side of the break. We're probably gonna finish up the rest of the main sets, and then on the fourth segment, it's probably when we're gonna get to one of the best Lego sets ever, honestly, the D2C Ninjago City.
Spoilers.
So stick around for all that. Want to join in on the discussion? Join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below. Welcome back to the BCC podcast. We're on our third segment now, and we're going to continue talking about the LEGO Ninjago Movie sets. And as I said before, it only gets better from here, folks. Really.
Mhm.
I'm not kidding.
Seriously.
There's some really great sets coming up.
Yes.
So, let's continue our discussion with set number 70614, Lightning Jet. Now, there is one very specific reason that this set piques my interest,
Yes.
and no one is going to jump on that, are they?
What
the
is it,
parents?
LQ?
We're waiting for you to say what it is before jumping on it.
It's Ed and Edna are included in this set.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they don't have their same, torso printing as in the show. However, they have the same hair and face as in the show,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
I did not expect at all.
Yeah, I'm really glad to see
It's-
them.
Which also
it's refreshing
gives me-
to see him again.
These and another figure, which we'll get to later, gives me a ton of hope for the LEGO. I remember I was arguing that the Ninjago minifigure series would not be characters we've seen in the show and haven't gotten minifigure form before, but my suspicions on that is flipped at this point. I think actually it's very likely we'll get a lot of characters from the show, at least similar to in the show in minifigure form and that. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That being said, the set itself is pretty pricey for what it is. This set comes in at $60. Wait, no, not $60. They only have the euro price on.
Okay,
Brick
then
set.
it's more like 55 to 50.
Yeah.
It's $70. No, $70 more.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I can't
Because
math,
the
so I would
Garmadon
have to
mech,
actually look it up.
the Garmadon mech has the same price in euros, and it is $70. However, this does have over 100 more pieces than the Garmadon mech.
Yeah.
I really
So
like
that's-
the jet kind of design. It's very,
It reminds me of the Milano.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
does,
does look
and-
a lot like that. It looks very, very J to me.
It really does. It well suits its owner.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And then you have the little grunt, what is that, crab?
Yeah,
I
the
think
crab
it's a
on his
crab, but
head.
in the
Grunt
Yeah, the-
crab.
I believe it's supposed to be a crab.
yeah,
Especially considering his vehicle is
Crusty.
a crab.
yeah. Look at that, Krusty. What an original name.
Wait, where does it say Krusty?
On the list of minifigures, it says J, Ed, Edna,
Oh,
Krusty.
yeah, I wasn't reading that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's
He has
also
a name.
the one with the globe thing on his head.
Because
Is
one
just
of them
called
is just
Jelly.
called, oh boy, this is like a reference for us, Army Thug.
Army Thug.
Bug.
I'm guessing that's the guy with the eye patch.
Yeah.
The guy with
Probably, I'm
the helmet is probably one of the more interesting of the Lackey villains.
Yeah. Like,
Mhm.
what's
You
his
mean-
Just 'cause that's more
backstory?
You mean the one
piece.
named Jelly?
Is that his name?
The one with the
Jelly.
goldfish bowl on his head?
Wait, is Army Thug really the only one who doesn't get a name?
Yeah.
Maybe that's his name and his parents were just really mean.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
For other people, not so much for Army Thug.
I laugh at his misery.
I do like the design for this set, and I love the minifigures. The price, though.
Just wait for it to go on sale, man.
Wait for it to go like half price.
Even just for this type of vehicle, I don't want to pay even $50.
I mean, I could get it for 56
maybe it's
day
just
one.
me.
I get discounts.
Yeah, because you get a discount, but
Lucky.
it doesn't pique my interest quite enough, especially considering all the other great sets we have in the movie.
It's
wing.
really good, but it's not the best.
It's not at all bad, but it's just I think I have better things to spend my money on. Everything we're getting.
Yeah.
I like how see the landing gear there. I like how that's a thing. So that all the little
All right, do we need to talk? Oh, sorry.
Oh, so that all the
I
little...
didn't notice the landing gear thing. It looks is it landing gear? I see it has like an extendable missile.
And also in the back, there's a little bit of landing gear.
All right, I'm trying to find it. Oh, there's a picture of the back of the box here. Maybe that shows it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, that is a cool function, which I haven't noticed
And it'll
yet.
keep all the little lightning rods on the side from breaking off every time you sit it down.
Yeah, okay.
What?
More vehicles
landing. Okay, that does really increase the value of the set, in my opinion, because a lot of LEGO ships could use landing gear.
Seriously. Just putting down a set should not risk breaking the bottom part of it.
Uh-huh.
Like the Millennium Falcon is one that comes to mind.
Yeah, the little gun on the bottom.
Yeah, the landing gear is way too short on that set. So, all right, this set, it probably is worth the money, I'll think, because it is a good price to piece
If it's your
ratio,
thing,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on. Do we need to talk about the fire mech again? Because we have seen this one before. We get closer pictures
I
now,
think
though.
we talked about it.
Oh, let's try and
Sadly,
see
the more we
if
look at it,
knees can bend.
it's huge. First off, and we do have we don't have a
it's
price, but it's
ginormous.
70 euros, which is like it can be $80 or $90 at that price point. It's expensive. It's big, and the knees don't bend. It's awesome and cool looking, but is it worth the price? Probably not.
What is the price?
And like
We don't have the price in American dollars yet. We do have it in euros, which is $70.
Ooh, my, that's gonna be expensive.
So it's gonna be more than 70 American dollars.
yeah.
The thing is, it doesn't always translate directly into euros because, like, the green, it's the same price in euros for the Green Ninja Mech Dragon as it is in American dollars, and same with the Water Strider.
Yeah.
At least that's what Brickset has it as. But then you'll have like Spinjitzu Training, which is 5 less in euros. So it depends, really.
Both civilians have ice cream. One of the popsicle.
It is almost 1,000
cream's
pieces,
great.
though. This is a behemoth of a mech.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really,
And look at how
it
tall
has some
he
really
is.
big Pacific Rim vibes, which I love.
think that's-
Speaking of that, Pacific Rim coming out next year, which I'm really
It's like
hyped
8
for.
or 9 minifigs
Oh
tall.
my
and that is
gosh!
tall.
Yes, I'm hyped for that movie. Sorry.
Also, the civilians in this one have hair, which is good.
And they have ice
Yes.
cream, which is better.
I like her.
And I just noticed something.
Yeah.
This comes out of the same 2 ninja that you get in the Spinjitzu Training.
Yep. In case you wanted to get these two in a
Except
monster
Kai doesn't
set.
come with a shoulder pad, which is disappointing.
And it's
Well, I mean,
probably so he'd
I
fit
don't
more
think you could
comfortably
wear a
into
shoulder
his mech.
pad in that.
Yeah, he couldn't. Ninjago has this issue when the pads don't fit on them in the vehicle. They just don't include them, which I don't like, because then you can't use the minifigure separately as well.
That's true.
I mean,
Unless
also
you
in
want
this
him
one
to have no shoulder pads and be a little bit lighter on his feet like a real ninja.
Yeah.
like Zane.
But we really need to move on to the next 2 sets.
Yeah.
This episode may end up
So easy to
over
get
time
sidetracked
as it
by
is
these.
to get... Because we
Get
gotta have
everything
at
we need to
least
talk
a
about.
full segment for the last one.
Yeah.
Temple of the Ultimate Weapon, set 70617. This one is 1,400 pieces and is $100.
Okay, firstly, I'd just like to give it credit on the name. The name is hilarious.
This is a cool set. I think it's kind of boring considering everything else we're getting, though.
Yeah. Well.
This
Well,
also
this is-
I
reminds
know
me.
a lot of people seem to love this
It
set.
all-
However, it is worth noting you get all the ninja with their hairpiece in this set, and as far as I know,
Yep.
this may be the only one where you get Zane's hairpiece at all.
I think that
Zane and
this
Cole.
is the only one where I've seen Cole's hairpiece.
And Jay, actually.
Yikes.
And Jay, yeah.
Because we have seen Kai's and
I think we've
Lloyd's
seen
and
Nia's,
Nia's
too.
in other sets. Yeah, Nia was in the same one with Lloyd in the street clothes.
Well, then you have to get
And
it.
I think Garmadon has a shoulder cape thing that we haven't seen in other sets.
No, that was in the Master Falls set.
I thought that was a full-on cape. Okay, it was a side cape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the exact same figure as in Master Falls.
Okay.
You know what? I get like adventurers vibes
Yes,
from this
it's
set.
very much like the 3 big castles they had in that final year.
Yeah. The what?
The inside is cool too.
Yeah. They needed to have more than one wall. Sorry.
See, I just wouldn't want to pay $100 for this set. It feels smaller than it should be for what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And if it came with hoods as well as hair, then it might be a bit more worth it, because then you get all the ninja. And I don't like Jungle Garmadon as much as the other Garmadon. I think it would have been more worth it to include, the traditional not traditional, but the mainstay Garmadon. Does Wu come in this set? I don't think he does.
No.
Does he? No.
No, he does not. Is it just me, or is Lloyd pulling out golden flowers on the inside part?
That is a piece that has been used for flowers, but I don't think that's what it's meant to be in this set.
I'm pretty sure it's not what it's meant to be. I think it's supposed to be like gold nuggets or something. I don't know. You would think they would just use studs for that, but maybe it's something special. I don't know.
The blue fire at the top is also pretty cool.
I like that.
Anyone else have thoughts on this set before we move on? Because we gotta talk about this last one before the
The
break.
picture of
What about
Wu-
that snake? Like, is that a new snake piece? Or
No, that snake. We have that in the Vermilion set.
That's a
I
cool
did not
piece,
notice
though.
that.
They have a
Sorry.
picture
I
of
didn't know
Wu
either.
hanging up
Ignorance.
next to this.
There's also
statue.
Vermilion armor in this set. Interestingly,
Mhm.
Yeah. I find that interesting. Maybe it's just a reference.
Yeah, and why is there a picture of Wu next to
I
the
think I just want to
Vermilion
use the piece
statue?
again. Is that Wu? It looks more like a baby.
Yeah, but it has a hat and clothes like Wu.
Is that a hat? It looks honestly like a picture of a saint.
Or maybe it's Saint Wu, the patron of Ninjago.
That's
He's old
not
enough.
weird at all.
He's old enough for him to be canonized.
All right, let's move on to the next set before we run out of time. One of my all-time favorite Lego sets here. Set number
here we go.
70618, the Destiny's Bounty.
That's cool.
Destiny's
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Bounty. My gosh.
Seriously, has to be one of the best-looking Lego sets
What
ever.
is the price for when I buy it?
$160.
Ah, that's a lot. But I get it for 128, so.
It is 222 pieces over that.
Whoa.
Oh, we still got those
Technically,
new mustache pieces.
2,295.
Yeah, the dragons have bananas for
You
islands.
get all the ninja with their hair
Yeah,
and
they
Wu in
do.
this set, which is great.
Mhm.
And it
Yeah.
just looks
It's
awesome.
gorgeous.
It is a fantastic presentation.
The
Certainly.
shape of the
So-
boat and all the pieces,
so
you
well
can just see
formed. It's-
how well they meld
Beautiful.
together, and but they still have that
You know,
unique.
I feel like
Ugh.
Lego has an issue with hulls on a lot of their boats. This does not have an issue with the hull at all. The hull
No.
looks great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was actually admiring that just a minute ago. It just they nailed it.
It still says ship does not float, like all of these sets say.
It's so sad. You should totally be able to.
And then I
flip
love
it.
how they take Q from the Temple of Erjitsu and use the garage door pieces for the roof.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That works so well. And again,
It
we see
really
like the laser pointer coming up in here. I wonder if that's supposed to be the ultimate weapon.
Maybe.
It might.
Or maybe
be.
that's the ultimate
Was-
weapon, and then they have to look for the ultimate weapon after.
I don't know. I feel like that just
I'd have
shows
to-
up so many places. It's obviously important.
Oh yes,
I'll have
definitely.
to check
Kinda
and
like the
make
Kragel.
sure.
It's been in 3 different sets and big ones: Destiny Bounty, Green Dragon, and
Lloyd Dragon,
the giant mech.
Mecha Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I'm looking at the back here. You can turn the crank to lower and raise the anchor.
Oh my gosh.
It comes with
Man.
fish too, apparently.
2
Fish
fish.
are good.
That is cool. It comes with a fishing VOD. You can see Jay fishing over the edge.
Yep.
I feel like actually the fish are the ultimate weapon. I mean, everyone's carrying around fish as weapons, so
You
I'm
know,
just
there is
saying.
actually something to that. You said that they all got their hair pieces in this set?
Not in this set. No, they all got their hairpiece in the last set.
Dang
This
it.
includes them all with their hoods.
With their hoodies, okay.
Yeah, for as far as I can tell, their hairpieces are not included in this set, which it would be an instant buy if it was. It's almost an instant buy already. It's just, how do I
It's
come up
just
with
so
that
expensive.
money?
Is
I
coal
don't
even?
have that kind of
I-
money.
Is coal even in this
It's so,
set?
but it's
Coal
you
is
can't
in
deny-
this
this
set,
is
yes.
worth every. This
I
is
don't
worth
see
every.
him. Oh,
penny.
okay, I see him in one of the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
This set's gonna hold up for a long, long time.
Unless you drop it.
Yeah.
How can you tell me that this can't go in water? Give me a
Give
big boat and you won't let me put it in water. I'm putting this in water anyway.
They have the
Seeing what happens.
the old
Well, it has
lantern.
stickers, so good luck wasting that money.
That
The
little
hull doesn't
lantern
have
with the yellow
stickers on
light
it,
there.
does it?
It's the exact
Well,
same build
it's
from
not.
Adventurers.
Hull isn't going to be the only thing that goes in water. If you set it in your bathtub, the whole thing is going underwater.
And the masts. And
See, it's
all
made
that.
out of plastic. It should float.
I don't
Lego
think that's
bricks
how
are
it works.
mostly air.
Well, kind of. But the thing is, you have the underside of the brick coming in first, so those get filled up with water.
Well, technically, if you... It's the same thing as when you hold
I'm pretty
a
sure
cup...
it's not balanced either.
Yeah,
So it's
see,
gonna tip over.
that's the main problem with it. If they had balanced it, it would totally be balanced, and you would be able to put it in water.
I don't think they need to change. I don't want them to change the design
Well, I don't
for
want
the sake
them.
of balance.
I don't want
though.
them to. I'm just saying that if they had wanted a boat that could actually float, like boats are meant to do.
I just noticed the dragon in the
could've
front.
done
I thought that was like a Photoshop effect they used for their eyes. No, it's a swirly ice cream piece.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I thought so they look shiny from a distance, but it's really just a swirly ice cream piece.
I was trying to figure out what the heck they were doing with that. I thought that it was
Alright.
some sort of weird stud painting thing, but no, it's an ice cream thing?
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. Got ice cream for eyeballs.
We've got to move on
That's adorable.
to the final segment. So we have
Okay.
one last set to cover for the LEGO Ninjago movie, and it's a set for certain.
It is
The
a
LEGO
set.
Ninjago
Let's go
City
all
set
the way!
will be coming up after the break. Stay tuned for this. You do not want to miss this. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for new LEGO content every week at the BCC crew. You're listening to the BCC podcast, LEGO Ninjago Movie set coverage. We're on to not the final set of the wave. In fact, I realize we missed a set because only Just Too Good has covered it so far. In that case, we're just going to cover it in another episode. That's the Zane Tank. But we're going to discuss my favorite set of all time at this present moment. The LEGO Ninjago Movie, LEGO Ninjago City. This was revealed today. And
Where to even begin
It's-
on this set?
we were talking about it for like 20 minutes before the podcast,
And there's still
I don't even
more
know
to
where to
talk about
begin.
with it.
Well, let's just.
Okay. Well, let's start with the price. This is $300, which is one of the most expensive non-licensed set, if not the most expensive non-licensed set ever.
But
It's also the third biggest LEGO set of all time.
it's almost got 5,000 pieces. It's got
Yes.
4,800
Which makes you think.
something.
What is that price per piece? Ford was telling us earlier that might be the best price per piece ratio ever.
Yes.
I'm going to do some
So
calculations
good,
here.
It's just too good. Wait.
That is 0.06 price per part ratio. That is
Whoa.
That
incredible.
is so good.
Mhm.
7 is usually an amazing one. And usually we're getting somewhere around 8 to 10. if I recall correctly. So
Yeah, well, they decided.
yeah,
like, no.
this is a great.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Just
The one problem I have with it, though, is it should have included every ninja.
It should have, but
it should have. I think.
if you have that kind of money, you should buy the Destiny's Bounty too.
That's true. That's true.
We're just gonna all bankrupt Mace by getting him to buy all of these.
Hey, I could buy this set for
No,
240.
Mace cannot buy this set. I'll be.
I could
jealous.
buy it for 240 on day one.
Mace,
if I
quick buy
chose.
it.
No, Mace, it's a D2C. I don't think they have it in stores.
Aww, that's
Dang it.
not good.
Advance order?
He can't. He doesn't get it from ordering. He has
Dang
to be
it.
at the store in downtown Disney to get the discount.
Yeah. Grrr.
So, yeah,
Maybe
you
he
can't
can
get discount on
order
this
at
one.
the store. Like,
They crushed my.
just goes in, go into there,
I'm not sure if he can do that or not. Honestly,
I don't think you
You
can.
should see if you can.
go illegally
So,
over the
let's-
counter, take over their cash register,
okay, we
computer.
have to cover this set. We're going to run out of time.
Yeah.
We've spent like 5 minutes just talking about how we're going to talk about this set.
That's how
So
good it is.
why don't we go with it by
Okay.
layers? We heard this in the concept that Ninjago City basically has this thing where it starts at like feudal Japan type architecture at the bottom and slowly goes up to more modern Asian stuff as you go up and up the building. It pulls it off really well here.
It does. It looks like one complete building without looking like everything's just tossed together.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start by talking about the bottom layer here.
Okay.
Oh,
The
that's
water
so
There's a
good.
cave!
The water effect.
The water.
water
Oh.
The water! My gosh, we could just spend a half hour rambling about the water.
Do you guys notice that the color seems to be changing underneath the water too?
Mhm.
Like the color bricks underneath those water tiles?
Yeah.
It's so
Uh-uh.
cool.
And like the plant life is... Oh, man.
The addition of water life there was brilliant. Having that nature mixed in with the architecture, actually all throughout, is a very Japanese thing to do. So I'm so glad that they added that.
Crowbar awning.
There's so many signs and they're stickers for the most part, which, but I can
Yeah.
forgive
I'm
it.
putting those on.
They had to save the budget for making it so big.
And look, Mace playing this out earlier. One of like the overhang for
Yeah.
the window, it looks like I have like a fish stand, is made entirely of crowbars. It seems.
Which is actually hysterically funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. And
They
like
have a lot
every
of
building
bonus
looks so
pieces, yeah.
complete from every angle you look at it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
And see, the fisherman has that little piece on his back so he can put his hat on his back. That's really cool.
Yeah, he actually has a
Yes.
hat and hair, which is great.
Uh-huh.
And his boat's
Yes.
all right too.
He looks like
It's better than
Obi-Wan.
the jellyfishing
His
boat.
boat is cute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Obi-Wan, definitely.
That's
It's old
basically
Ben
the gist
Kenobi.
of the first level. Let's move on to
There's a lot
the
of
second
posters.
level here. The second level has even more posters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
a
it
ton
does,
of
like,
posters.
all along
And
the
I
bottom.
believe a ton of these are references too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure
Oh,
which
yeah.
ones at this point.
Oh yeah, they have a
the
little comic
Ronin
store.
poster.
Yeah, the comic store.
Yep.
Yeah, the Ronin
That's
poster
really
over there. And
cool.
Oh,
there's
the
some
Ronin.
absolutely amazing ways they've designed it here. Like, I point this out to everyone, but you see over there by, like, the crab restaurant. Yeah, it is the crab restaurant. Which, honestly, how they make, like, with the Borak eyes, the little crab
Yeah.
claws on
Oh,
the door.
it's brilliant. It's so.
But anyways, it's 1x2 transparent pillar, and then to give an effect, they put round transparent orange tiles in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's never been done in a
And
set
it's so
before.
cool.
It's so clever, and then it's encased on top of that. So it's
The noodle, like, well, he's not the noodle guy. He looks like a noodle guy, but he sells crab.
you wanted a noodle? No way. You
He's a
gotta
great
have
minifigure.
my
We'll
crab.
talk about all the minifigures after we finish talking about the set.
Yeah.
And you see this little.
I'm not even reading the description here.
This
Neither am I,
hat
I'm
shop
just
here has
looking
an
at it.
orange
I'm just
woo
looking at one
beard.
picture.
Let me read through this on details we have from Brickset. Level 1 features a bridge sewer outlet stream with a translucent blue and translucent green water elements. Sliding elevator with room for a minifigure. Traditional fish market with crab elements. House with dining room and bedroom. Sliding screen doors and fold-out solar panels. Sweep the maintenance robot service station with assorted tool elements and taxi.
I like that robot.
Oh, taxi stand. Sorry, the brakes there.
Yeah.
And telephone element. Level 2 features a modern fashion store with 2 mannequins and assorted Ninjago product elements.
And
a
an
construction
orange woo
site
beard.
with bonsai tree, a comic book store with brick-built sign, cashier desk, comic book stand with assorted elements including collectible Ninjago trading cards, a crab restaurant with a brick-built crab entrance sign, and oven with crab grilling function, a cash dispensing ATM, 15 banknote elements, ATM can dispense up to 13, and a movie poster display with 4 interchangeable movie poster elements.
No.
Snap!
I thought there was only going to be one.
Yeah, like, I
That's-
love the cherry blossom tree that sticks out of there, too.
Yes, I love that.
I want to see how the other movie posters look, too, now that we know
One
they
of them
have
had
so
better
many.
be
Yeah.
for the Bionicle movie.
It's not going to be.
I-
And you
I
have
don't
really
think
cool
it
pieces, like you have the Dark Azure guitar piece, and you see up they're selling also these smartphones in the clothes shop up there, and also comes with tons of cool
will. Yes.
hat elements.
Orange
Oh,
woo
yeah.
hat and orange woo beard.
I think that's a
The
scarf, isn't it?
comic book store is great too. It comes with a ton of copies of Scarf,
Oh, the comic store
Starfarer,
is fantastic. Feeling?
Mm-hmm.
and it has like all these action figures, which are like I don't think they're called microfigs because those are like the ones that came in the Lego games.
Yeah.
I forget what these are
something
called,
different.
but they're like the ones that they use for Ant-Man and like Shield Helicarrier. But they're cool, and they get tons of colors of them here. And there's just detail everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's so... You wouldn't think you could get this much in there in Lego without it looking really, really messy, but it pulls it off so
Well, I've seen it,
well.
other people pull it off, but it's something I'm surprised to see Lego officially
Yeah.
pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And the
that's
crab
more
grilling
what I
function
meant.
is cool.
I've
It's
seen
so-
fantastic mocks, but this...
It's so cheap.
for what it is,
so
this-
inexpensive for the size.
for the size and the detail and the stuff that it has and the little bonuses that Lego loves
You can
to
actually
do,
cook
it's
the
just-
crab.
You can cook the crab. I wonder if you start out with blue crab or brown crab and...
No, it
you
starts out
put
with
it
orange
in-
and it gets to like a sand color.
I'm waiting for someone to say it.
I
No one
don't
said
like
it.
sand.
There we go!
It's coarse and
I hate
Rough.
sand-colored crabs. They're coarse,
Irritating.
rough, and irritating.
gets everywhere.
There's so much we don't have pictures of yet on this level too.
Yeah.
There's still
Now,
a ton more
let's
to
talk
see.
about the third level, which... level 3 features a radio tower, modern rooftop sushi bar with a sushi conveyor belt function, and brick-built food, bathroom with sliding
Yes.
doors, and brick-built puffer fish and squid sculptures. The list is using "and" at weird spots here. Lloyd Garmin
Yeah.
and Misako's apartment with an opening window, bunk bed, kitchen unit, attic space for the green ninja suit minifigure.
That puffer fish is funny.
I want to see the inside of that
love-
apartment, which we haven't seen. It's
Okay,
not
yeah,
that huge.
I do want to.
but-
And on the side of it, I think, isn't that the same structure that it has the cherry blossoms coming out? Or is that something else?
Yes, I believe yeah, it's above that part
Okay,
of it.
because in the picture, then Lloyd looks like he's about to go into the window.
Mhm. I'm waiting
Do
for
we get
someone
to
else
talk
to
about
give
the
their thoughts
minifigures
before I just
now?
take up all the air.
Mm.
Okay,
Well,
it's fantastic. It's way too much money for me. Who
Well, no,
just-
we're talking about specifics here, not
okay,
over.
fine.
And it's not at all way too much money.
It's
This
not
is a
way.
really
no,
fair
it's
price.
it's more than a fair price. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for it.
good
If
job.
we had jobs.
I
I'm
have a
working on
job.
that. I'm working on that.
I have a job.
Yeah.
Look, if this is the kind of thing, if I came into a bunch of money, I'd buy this. This would be the first thing I'd buy.
Can I just say the Galador shirt?
Yeah, we'll get to the minifigures
Yes.
in a second here.
We're about
Well,
to talk about that.
sorry, I just needed to make sure I said it first.
So
You did
Shout
say
out to
it
you,
first.
Ford.
Congratulations.
But the brick built puffer fish and the sushi bar are also really great features.
that
little
puffer.
I loved
belt
all
of
the
sushi.
colors. The colors are so great in this set.
It just melts
Yeah.
so well together for being so.
And have a little elevator
And look,
that
there's
takes
even so
you
many
all
sides.
the way
Look,
across
Lloyd's
the floors.
apartment has a satellite dish on it. It's just so many little things
the
like
little
that.
things that you wouldn't normally think to put in and they do anyway, and it's just adorable.
I see a sushi. Is that? I think it's a menu too, next to that orange-haired minifigure, and this picture of the roof.
In the
Oh,
picture.
okay. Well, I think
Oh,
we can move on to the minifigures now.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Mace.
Well, in the picture with the Ronin poster, you can kind of see one of the other posters in the background. You can't really tell much about
Yeah,
it.
I
It
saw
just
that.
says
I can't tell
tired
what
of
it is,
walking. Probably an advertisement
with
for
the
the
question
elevators. Mm-hmm.
Possibly. It might be a mech thing or some sort of taxi service. I don't know.
Did we talk about the elevator yet? 'Cause
Ah,
that's also
no.
It was
we didn't.
briefly mentioned, but I don't think we got to properly talk about it.
Well, it's cool. That's
It
about
is
it.
cool.
That's an
What else
elevator
needs to be
for you.
said?
You know, they say there's 3 levels of the set, but when you count them all, it's 4.
Mm.
It is for.
All right, let's talk about the minifigures. And I think there is
Yes.
one that Malurus mentioned that really stands out. Mother Doomsday is included in this
Mother
set, and he has a
Doomsday.
Galador shirt.
Galador shirt right there.
This is one of those things like Ed and Edna. I was
Why
surprised to see Ed and
the
Edna. I was
name?
even more surprised to see Mother Doomsday.
I was so happy to see Mother Doomsday in this.
Yeah,
It made
I
my
want a
day.
minifigure for him.
It-
No, Mace, you're going to
I-
complain about the name, aren't you?
Well, yes. I don't get it. Is it some joke or reference I'm not understanding?
It's just supposed to be humorous because obviously it's a guy.
Yeah,
first
but
off.
I mean,
I just think it's funny.
oh, sure, but it doesn't really make sense.
That's the
That's
point.
the point.
Okay,
Jeez.
okay. Okay.
It doesn't make sense. Not everything
It's
has
like those
to.
stupid nicknames.
But everything should.
No, I would be a very boring person that way because I wouldn't have
No.
anything.
Mother Doomsday is like I always thought that joke was hilarious for it. Obviously, his face looks just like in the show, and so does his hairpiece, which is again
Oh, it
surprising.
does.
I didn't think we'd
And
get it.
Galador shirt.
Part of
Mm.
me kind of wishes that we had his shirt from the show, just because I could totally show
No.
accurate. But the Galador shirt is a
Galador
good compromise.
shirt.
It's even better,
is like
honestly.
Galador shirt for days.
I love the fact that it's like he's geeking out about something that was several, like, decades ago, and that it's something obscure that not a lot of people like.
You mean
I
I
can't
just
believe
think it's
Lego did
adorable.
this. It's amazing. It
It's
just shows how
hysterical.
much went into the set. I'm sure there's
And
other
they're
references
laughing at
you've not even noticed.
themselves.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd ever bring up Galador ever again.
I had never expected this, so it just...
You know, well, of course, I'm not overly surprised though, because there was in the Lego Movie, not the sets though, a minifigure wearing a Fabu Land T-shirt.
Oh, I did not see that.
I did
You
not
did?
see that. I'd have to go back and see it.
you guys? You
Yeah,
don't
I
care about the Fabuland fandom.
Hey, it exists.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least just too good exists. And he
Oh, no,
collects
yeah.
Fabu
I
Land.
believe it though. I just didn't notice it myself. But I totally
I
believe
just
it.
realized that...
So,
I just...
let me read off the description of the minifigures real quick, and then we'll get back
Okay.
to that. So, Ala Brick said again, includes 16 minifigures, Jay, Kai, Lloyd Garmadon, each with a new for August 2017 high school outfit decoration. I still can't figure out what that means, honestly. Anyone know?
Their
Means
civilian
high
clothes
school
are
worker.
different. And
As far as Kai has civilian clothes and Lloyd, but they're not exclusive here, and Jay doesn't have civilian clothes.
I think that it's a
Huh.
different set of civilian clothes that are their school clothes, maybe?
well, Lloyd does have civilian
We
clothes.
don't see those
and
in
he
the
also
picture, though.
has his ninja clothes too.
Yeah, Lloyd has civilian clothes, but I believe they're the same civilian clothes in the other set, aren't they?
I think so. It's
Maybe
same.
not.
It's the same hoodie, I think. Is it?
Yeah, it's the same. They're the same clothes.
I don't
so that's
understand
not
what they're-
exclusive. Kai's are exclusive.
And I do not understand what they're getting at.
What they're getting at with what?
The new August high school uniform thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the new for August 2017 is referring to the part or outfit decoration, though. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know.
I do not know.
Maybe someone else will point out to us in the comments. If you know, please put it in the comments.
We want to know.
And then also includes the green ninja suit Misako, Jamanakai Villager. So I guess Jamanakai Village is a thing, which they pulled from the show again. I'm honestly surprised at how much they're respecting the source material in the sets.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the villager is the guy with the hat.
Yeah, probably. Then next one, Sally. Oh, no, that's not the interesting one. Ivy Walker is the next one, which is strange because that's Jay's last name. We don't know anything about that, though. Conrad. Conrad's a cool name.
Conrad is a great name.
Conrad sounds like a guy you'd want to be your buddy.
Maybe it's... I don't know.
Severin Black, which sounds an awful lot like Sirius Black.
Are you serious? Sorry.
Tommy, Guy,
And
Juno,
Severin,
Mother
like
Doomsday,
Severus.
Shark Army Gunner, and Officer Noonan.
Noonan.
Plus Sweep the Maintenance Robot.
What
It's
a
hard to
special
tell
name
how
he
much
has.
this is going to tell us about what's in the movie because the sets can often be very disconnected.
They can
That's
be.
true.
I'd just like to
I
comment
mean,
the
just look at...
guy with... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
Okay. I just want to say the guy with the pink shirt, or the whatever color you want to call it shirt, has fish on his shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
He's a
I
secret
just
bad
think
guy.
that's cute. He looks
I think that...
like he's from LEGO Agents. But
I
he's
wouldn't really
undercover.
say...
Yeah, look at his face.
But-
It's one of the old prints, but they
Yeah, it's
added
what
some new
it looks
detail
like.
to
Chase. It looks like
That's a very
Chase,
common
though.
print.
it. Yes, but they've added
I
new
always
detail with
associated
the
it with-
gold in the glasses.
Yeah.
Now,
that's
what I
neat.
really like is the kid. I love his shirt with the kimono Lloyd printed on it.
Yes.
That's a really cool shirt. It's a piece I can see reusing. And then what I assume to be Misako, obviously much younger than we have in the show. It's the only woman who could be Misako. So I doubt Lloyd's mom is the one wearing the purple tank top.
Oh, I
I'm
hope
not-
so.
I think that she's not wearing a tank top. I think she's wearing a shirt with either that or a blouse with a golden sash.
But it has no sleeves.
Yeah, blouses don't always have sleeves.
I thought, never mind. I'm not going to try and pretend I know what clothes are called.
I mean, I don't know either. I'm not exactly an authority on the subject.
Anyway,
but...
Misako, she has the same hairpiece as the old Misako that we have in the Temple of Airjitsu, but her face print is a generic face print, sadly.
Yeah, she looks generic. She looks like she's on some medication or something.
What?
Ultimately, since she
Look at her
has
face. She looks
Ivy.
out of it.
Mace, where the heck did that come from? I feel like Mace is going to take anyone who just looks a little depressed and say they're on medication.
Well, if they're a little depressed, maybe they should be.
Mace!
What the heck?
I don't know.
Where did that come from?
But her printing is cool.
Her printing is amazing, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
They managed to get green and red on the same printing, and have it not look like Christmas. Or not look entirely like Christmas, anyway.
Now it does that you pointed out to me. Thanks.
Just think of chili
Not
peppers.
sorry.
It looks like chili peppers.
Chili peppers look like Christmas.
I thought it.
Whenever I feel cold, I take a chili pepper around Christmas. It makes me feel all warm inside since I don't have a family
You know,
who
the funny
loves
thing is
me.
in Breath of the Wild, and if you want to get cold resistance in Breath of the Wild, you do cook peppers into stuff.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All the other, like I said, I really like the crab restaurant guy. His, like, a kimono.
Yeah,
is
like how
great.
he had the dirty
I would
apron.
love to know what
The
his
hat.
name is.
His mustache
Well,
is perfect.
you know, his name is either Severin Black, Tommy, Guy, Juno.
Well, Tommy's probably the little boy.
Yeah.
Guy.
It's sort of a
Maybe.
little boy name.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Lloyd wearing
He
this
could be
guy's
Guy.
shirt.
He could be Severin Black, though, because he has a lot of detail put into him as compared to a lot of the others in this
So
set,
he's
so he
more
might
like
be an
a more
important character.
So he's more like a name.
Plus, he has a mustache.
Yeah,
Well,
mustache
yeah.
is
So
amazing.
Mustache
he's
is
more
always important.
He's more distinctive, so I think that's probably our guy. If he's got two names.
I mean, no one else really fits the description of Severin Black to me
Yeah, he's
here.
got a black mustache. What more could you want?
Unless, okay, maybe the old guy, the fisherman guy, he could be Severin Black.
That's true.
Well, I personally think he's more likely not to be a server in black, but
And
maybe
but Guy
he could
does,
be.
Guy sounds like a guy in a restaurant too.
That's
you
true.
know, the chef. Hey, I'm
That's
here to see Guy.
It could also be a running joke for the fisherman guy. They see him on the waters all the time and they just call him Guy.
Just like
Hey,
in
look, it's Guy.
Legend of
Hi,
Zelda
Guy.
Twilight Princess, they just call that one guy calls you Guy. Just
I forget who that guy is.
well,
Well, that's why you
Hey,
call him
Guy.
Guy, because you
And
forget
I didn't
that
know
guy.
you ever even played Twilight Princess.
you never asked.
That's
Why do I have to ask you every detail about your life to get it?
Because otherwise he's not going to tell you.
Like, this happens all the time with Malurus, so, like, he'll all of a sudden, like, have immense knowledge on this one subject, which I had no idea he was ever into.
I have all sorts of knowledge. Yeah.
I can do lots of things.
Alright, anyone have any final thoughts before we wrap up this episode?
I need money so I can buy this.
I'm not surprised.
Like
I
I said-
think Lloyd would definitely be wearing the little kid's shirt if he had the opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
If I had a bunch of... It's still a hard sell between this or the Destiny Bounty, honestly. They're both
Well, this
amazing
city will
sets, two of the
float
best sets
in
Lego's ever
water.
done.
How long would it
Probably,
take
yeah,
you to
I mean-
put these 4,800 pieces together?
Oh my gosh, I just read
It looks
down.
so much fun, though.
I just read down
looks
and
so much-
saw you turn the dial and it activates the conveyor belt. That's it, I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I hadn't known
yeah,
that was active.
This is just the surface of the functions, from what I can tell. There's so much in this set.
My
There's
gosh.
a lot more we haven't seen, and
Oh.
even more that'll be hidden away.
Like, the comments on Brickset have been overwhelmingly positive, even by people who aren't Ninjago fans. Because it's also... Oh, we didn't mention... This is also, I believe, connects with modular buildings.
Mhm.
Oh,
My
whoa.
gosh.
That...
In case
So-
you weren't satisfied.
Yeah, this...
It's
If
so
you have
much.
money... It is so much,
You
but at the
don't
same
have
time,
money.
it's so much for It's not like a Salt on Hoth, where it's just so much for the sake of being so much. This is so much because it is so
Because it
much
has
for good
stuff.
reason.
It's a $500 set being sold at $300. How can you not like that?
Seriously.
I believe, yeah, this has, like, the Death Star. What's the price, the piece count of the Death Star?
Oh, around 2,000 something.
Yeah,
Last I
it's
saw.
way less than this, I know. The Death Star comes in at 4,000 pieces exactly, actually.
Oh, okay. That's a lot more than I thought.
Mm.
And this comes in at 4,867.
Seven.
And it's
Keep in mind, the
cheaper.
Death Star is $500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have the money, is there anyone here who wouldn't buy this set?
Oh,
Only because I would have no place for it. I don't know.
I might actually buy it in real life.
Okay, for this set, you're gonna tell me you wouldn't make a place for a set like this?
I would make a place. I would make a place.
Come on, you have to build a special shelf somewhere for a set like this.
I'd build a
That's
house.
how
with it.
great of a set it is.
Make a house.
Go. I have a place in my garage. I can go make a garage, especially for this size. Of...
Make a shrine for it.
Get a glass display case for it.
Oh, absolutely.
That is something like it will be a pain with dust with this set.
There's only one
Ah,
big
yeah,
one
there's
here
so
many
that
crevices.
I'd rather have, and that's
Keep
the
a can
Millennium
of air.
Falcon.
UCS Millennium Falcon's coming out soon, by the way. It'll be interesting to see how that looks.
Yeah. I don't think you can beat the old
All
one.
right. It could. I honestly think it could. But we'll
I think
see.
it could, but I don't
That's
think
gonna have to do it for us today, though, because we're overtime at this point.
No.
And we only just got to every single set.
And we...
Yeah, these are amazing sets, though. I was skeptical about the Ninjago movie, but it's looking better and better as it goes on. And I'm just surprised at how much quality LEGO's putting into these sets, which kind of makes me wonder why they can't do it with absolutely every set, and the movie sets get so much more love, but they are movies.
Oh, gosh.
And
Yeah.
it's not going down. LEGO has been on a consistent uprise. This year's been great for LEGO.
It
Absolutely
really has
amazing.
been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And hopefully then the movie itself will be fantastic too.
I'm really looking forward to the movie. Let's see, it's almost
yes.
July now.
Well, it's
So, just about
September
over 2
22nd.
months.
When do we get the movie?
September 22nd.
September 22nd.
Okay, I was thinking.
Hey,
I
the
thought it
day
was
before my
on
birthday.
September. I thought it was like the 16th.
Ooh, fantastic.
4.
Yeah. So if you have any comments about anything here, point out stuff we haven't noticed in this set, too. I'd love to hear what other people have found in this set, because I'm sure there's references and functions and features we have not yet seen.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. There's just so much here that I'm pretty sure we couldn't have just gotten to everything.
So, for Klenda, Mace, Malurus, and myself, LQ, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next
Farewell.
episode.
Have a good one.
Bye.